Alright guys, today is an exciting day because it is the last day that we have before we have to take our FSA. So make sure you're paying attention, make sure you're locked in. Today is day 149 of ELA and it is Thursday, April 30th, 2020. Write your first name, last name, circle your homeroom, and you can press pause now to complete the PDN. Okay, welcome back. Our first passage is entitled Tofu. Tofu is a product that is becoming very popular as a low-calorie, cholesterol-free meat substitute. Formerly, it was found exclusively in Oriental markets and health food stores, but today tofu can be purchased in most supermarket product departments. This white, cheesy-like substance is made from the condensed milk of soybeans. It is extremely high in protein and low in sodium. Tofu is almost tasteless by itself, but it can easily mix into sauces and soups. It can even be made to imitate scrambled eggs. Number 1. What's the author's main purpose for writing this section? Is it to A. Describe what tofu is like, B. Give reasons why you should eat low-calorie cholesterol food, C. To reveal how tofu is considered Oriental cooking, or D. To show the benefits of tofu? I would say A, because it told us a lot of things about tofu and it was really descriptive. It told us that it is a cheesy-like substance, it's high in protein, and it can even imitate eggs. Now, let's keep it moving. The justice system. Our criminal justice system today is a disgrace. Modern-day criminals have more rights than the honest citizens ever imagined were written into our U.S. Constitution. Criminals typically are set free on legal technicalities and rarely face any jail time. Until we begin giving some real consideration to people who obey the law instead of those who break it, things are going to continue to get worse. Number 2, what's the author's main purpose for writing this section? To reveal the actions of criminals, to give reason why honest citizens are better than criminals, to inform the reader about the extent of crime in America, to explain how the criminal justice system is unfair. I believe the answer is D, to explain how the criminal justice system is unfair. Now let's go on to vocabulary. Word work. All right. A prefix is an affix placed at the beginning of another word. Okay, root word. A root word is a word that does not have a prefix or suffix added. Today's word has two parts. As usual, it has a prefix and it has a root word. Now, when we mix them together, we create the word misspell. Alright, so miss means wrong, and the root word spell means to name the letters that form a word. Now when we mash them together, we get the word misspell, and defined misspell means to spell wrong. Includes mistake or miswrite. And antonyms are to spell. Now, if we look at our illustration, it says the welcome sign shows an easy word to misspell because the word school is spelled wrong. Now, let's flip the page. Today's board equals paper includes a pretty neat visual where we have persuade, entertain, and inform. I would like for you guys to take a moment to read through the entire board equals paper, because this is the final time you will be able to see or get an explanation of each author's purpose and how they're used, their hints, their genres, and synonyms. So make sure you take all of this in. I'll give you guys a moment to do so. I also want you guys to remember the acronym PIE, which is PI. That means to persuade, inform, and entertain. Now we're going to keep it moving to the guided practice. Today we have a guided practice and an independent practice. So as we normally do, we're going to do this one together. Our first passage is about recycling. Recycling is something everyone should do. Our earth is becoming more and more polluted. One thing we can do to help with the problem is to recycle. People can take papers, glass, and plastics to recycling centers, or someplace will pick them up. Another way to recycle is to use things over again. Wash out paper cups and use it 2 or 3 times before throwing it away. Any little bit will help a great deal, so recycle often. Is this to share, to inform, to persuade, or to entertain? I really think this passage is to persuade us into recycling by telling us all the benefits of recycling and easy ways to get it done. Alright, so how do you know? What evidence from the text led you to answer from question number 2? The first sentence is what really sold me on this passage. It said recycling is something that everyone should do. And it gave us a reason about the earth being more and more polluted every day. That convinced me to actually start recycling. So that's how I know that it was persuade. Number 2, which of the following is an opinion? Food labels give you many details. On food labels, there are whole sections that give facts about nutritional components, including the amount of calories, fat, proteins, and carbohydrates. C, you should not eat food that is missing a food label. Or D, the ingredients are listed as well as whether or not the product should be refrigerated. Now, somebody telling me you should not, I know that's like an opinion or advice. So I know that is our answer. So let me highlight it And number 4, which of the following is an opinion? Now remember, an opinion is your belief, what you believe. It doesn't make it fact because you think pizza is the best food, because I may think something else. That's what makes it an opinion. Now, A, Malmo software has 4 new games. That sounds like a fact. B, games cost only $15.95 each plus tax. That sounds like another fact. C, each game comes on CD-ROM. Sounds like it can happen. Sounds like it's a fact. Or D, these are the best new games on the planet. Here we go. Bingo. D is our opinion. It's telling us that he believes this is the best new game on the planet. Now, as we scroll down to our independent practice, make sure you take your time, read through the text. If you need to, you can go back to board equals paper to understand the skills a little more. And remember, today is the last day to study before the FSA. Make sure you study. Have a great day, guys. Bye.